I'm in pain, Mom. Please. Let me.
What the fuck is that? This is for your family. Hey. Alright, we're gonna have a chat. We're gonna have a chat about red flags to look for when you're looking for treatment for your loved one or this guy. If you don't know who I am, I'm just a mom who has a daughter who has substance use disorder, has been an IV drug user since the end of 2019. So we have quite a bit of experience through treatment. She's done 9 stints in the last 3.5 years, which is quite a bit, and we've had some pretty bad experiences. Treatment trauma is real, and I just want to educate families and loved ones and those who are struggling, who are looking for treatment themselves, on red flags to look for, because there are a lot of bad people who run facilities in this country. A big red flag: facilities that offer to pay for flights, or they offer to put it in a promissory note. That right there, those are red flags. It's actually illegal. Places are going to say it's not. It is illegal. Places that offer free or discounted sober living by attending their PHP or IOP program. I was actually reading a couple of cases today of facilities that are currently being investigated for this tactic. You seem like a dream come true, right? Free sober living, discounted sober living, even maybe free treatment if you have private insurance. But the thing is that the sober living facilities, many times they're contracting with, they're horrible. There's, sex trafficking that's taking place. There's drugs, there's people overdosing. It's not a safe environment by any means. A simple Google search will show you just how bad some of these sober homes are in searching in the news. Don't be so eager to trust people on social media who offer to help you and get you into treatment. Many won't have any type of credentials, and essentially they get kickbacks. What happens is they're getting referral money for sending people to treatment, and places that offer to get you insurance, that right there is a big red flag. Don't be so quick to trust people on social media who offer to find treatment for your loved one. There are people who are called patient brokers or body brokers that, they have large accounts. I know people who are in recovery that have actually been approached by treatment facilities and enticed with lots of money to promote and offer treatment to people using their social media platforms. I myself have been contacted by facilities to do the same. Credentials matter. When you go and you're looking at a facility, look at their website, see if all of their staff is listed and what their credentials are. If you have people who are not certified, not licensed, you don't have any actual medical providers on staff, that is a big red flag, and I would avoid those. There are some people, they will put false credentials on their social medias. They will have them false credentials on the website. You can look them up, and I encourage you to. That's something I had learned, and it's very important, because that'll tell you if you find that people really don't have a license or certified that's listed on the website, you're going to know to avoid that facility. If you call and ask for information on a facility and you get directed to a call center, I would avoid that at all costs. And whatever you do, do not give them social security number information. And because you should be talking to people directly at these facilities. And as a mom who's experienced her daughter leaving treatment and not being provided her belongings, that is actually illegal, but it's a practice that happens all the time at treatment facilities. So you need to be asking those questions. Is if your loved one was to leave sooner than their scheduled discharge date, will they be given their belongings, especially their phone and even Narcan? Too many people are losing their life. My daughter experienced this, and she was stranded in Baltimore. We were all the way in Florida. She had no family anywhere nearby, and it was winter. They like to use the excuse, it's to keep them from finding drugs. Come on. If somebody wants to use drugs, they're going to use drugs. What it comes down to, it's an intimidation tactic, because if your loved one isn't there, they can't profit off of them. And because they immediately have to cease billing at that point. So they use the belongings as an intimidation tactic to try to force them to stay, all while not giving two shits about if they leave and die. Maybe they care if they die, but still, it's pretty disgusting, the tactics that this industry will do to continue to get paid. That's all I'm going to cover in this video, but you guys, be safe. Don't trust everybody on the internet, even if they talk really well and they sound really educated. If they work in the industry, unfortunately, I'd, keep my guard up, because there's a lot that aren't trustworthy. And it's not that the whole industry is bad. What's bad is that we can't determine who the good ones are. Be safe.